Yo, yo. Welcome to Brooklyn Boys Radio.
What's wrong with you, bro? Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say, man.
It's
My hat too big, bro.
been a very eventful week.
And I got the stuff in the hat. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to fix my hat look better.
No.
We starting? Or
We already started.
we already started? I don't know. Most of you ain't got to start over.
I said, yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the new and improved Brooklyn Boys Radio.
What's wrong with you, man? And you gonna say the same bullshit over again? What's up, man? How you, bro?
What up, what up, what up, man?
What's up?
On this rainy day.
Yeah, it was pouring.
My name is my name. You know what I'm saying?
It was pouring today. It was definitely pouring today.
Paying homage to Marlo, Jamie Hector, The Wire.
Marlo.
Shout out my guy Wood Harris.
Took a picture with Marlo a couple of months ago. With him and Stephen A. Oh, we was at the church. We was at church together.
Okay.
Church. Praise God.
Took any pictures with Diddy? Why are you laughing?
Yo, this guy's crazy, bro.
Just a question. Just a question.
This guy's crazy. We're going to get into that in a second, man. How was your week, man?
My week was pretty good, man. It's pretty good.
I don't even know how my week was. I don't remember shit, man. I know last weekend it was raining all Saturday. Stayed in the house all day.
As did I.
Only place I went is to the door to get my Uber Eats. Sunday I got up early and ran around. I had to go help Teddy out to go do some food tasting. He was in Miami, so they doing like doing a cater event for his pops for his 80th birthday. So he's like, Styles, you know, my greeting is, Styles, go taste the food at these places. Tell me what you like.
You was there with bells on, huh?
Yeah, I was hyped. I definitely got some free food. Ate free all that day.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
ate free all that day. So I took Zachary with me. So me and Zach ate free all that day. So that was cool. And I really don't remember the rest of the week after that, to be honest with you. Oh, Nadine, that's her name? I don't know. I went to a hell of a masseuse this weekend at my spa. They had a special for like under 100, like $95 or $90 or something like that for a massage. And you know, I got them. So Sarah, shout out to Sarah, that come to my house. But I cheated on Sarah and went and got a massage over here, right? So you know, I go there for the cold tub and all that stuff. So going there, and they give me this like, yo, this got to be one of the strongest Jamaican ladies in the world, bro. She had to have elbows for like knives for elbows, bro. That's how the elbows was crazy. So
You like that deep tissue stuff. Sometimes that stuff be a little too painful.
Yo, son, listen, I almost cried on that table. I was telling stop, but I didn't want to sound like no punk. I was like, get on that!
And that's the thing. Like you, bruh, I've had some deep tissue massages that I was like, oh, but you know, you can't go. Could you not do it so hard?
Yeah.
So you just push through it.
Yeah, I pushed through it. Yo, bro, I was in there like, oh my God. At one point, I just wanted to like, yo, stop, though. Please stop. But it was like that good pain. You know, you ever had a good pain that feel good? So shout out, I think her name is, what did I say her name was in there?
Beatrice.
I didn't say nothing about no bitch. Something with a D, but she was great, man. I don't know. Yeah, she was great. So that massage was good. And then I went to the cold plunge after that, and the jacuzzi and the sauna, and the saunas and the steam room.
How long you staying in the cold plunge now? I mean, because you've been doing it for quite some time.
Nah, it's different though. Every day is different. So, if the water temperature is anything 57, between 50 and 57, I can stay in there for like 10, 15 minutes. They only recommend you do 6 minutes. That's where you see the full benefits in 6 minutes. But under 57 degrees. If it's 55, 53, it's no problem. When that shit get to under 50, so this week it was like 46. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, my fingers, I did 7 minutes and 25 seconds. Yo, bro, my fingers, my toes. So my feet is the first to go on. I don't know why. So it's like I get a cramp in my feet like in my ankle area. So I got to keep doing this to kind of loosen out the ankle because it's like just freezing the ankle area. And then I do that a couple of times and I'm cool. Once I'm in there for about a minute to 2 minutes, the temperature start easing out. But that don't mean you don't be cold. Like you could tolerate it now. The hardest part is just sitting down. Just go in there and sit. Don't go think about it. I be seeing people in there, I be like, yo, just sit. People be amazed sometimes. They be coming to me, how you staying there so long? How you staying there so long? It's all in the mind. But yeah, I want to take you there. I want to see what you got, bro.
Nah, first time around, I'm being there for 10 seconds, bro.
Nah, you got cold. Bruce went in there. It wasn't that cold though. It was like 53. He was in there for about 10 minutes with me. We went in together, so I made him like we just stayed together. But yo, you should come through. Tell me where you ready to go. I'm gonna take you. It's all me. It's all me. Come on, come hang out. I'm serious. I'm a videotape this shit. You don't videotape this.
I'm gonna videotape this.
And you gonna run out. No, I think you're mentally strong, right?
No, I think I could sit there. I think
you'd be fine. I think you'd be fine. Yeah, so the cold plunging was crazy today. Oh, real quick, shout out to Tico, man. Me and Dusty ass Tico had an HR problem this morning. Tico, I can talk about HR problem? You sure? Nah, I ain't fucking with that. I'm leaving that alone. Nah, cause this video come out, you're gonna be in trouble. I'm leaving that shit alone. I'm leaving it alone. I'm leaving it alone, man. Cause you know, I'm gonna say the whole thing. Somebody gonna see it and get upset, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas don't come to work stink and don't come to work slow. That's it. I had to call an HR expert this morning. You know, I don't work, you know, we don't got a regular job, so somebody asked if they was something. I'm like, Tico, why you just tell them yeah? Tico's like, I would never do nothing like that. He didn't say if they was or they wasn't.
Bro, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cause I'm trying to talk around.
Yo, like.
Nah. Forget it, man. I want no HR problems with my man Tico. Shout out to Tico, man. And we got Dusty Scoob now. Scoob still here? Oh, Scoob left? All right, fuck Scoob then. Make sure he get that message. But what's up, Mo? Talk to me, man.
Hey, how are you?
I hate when he come here and his smooth Jack Daniel shit. I thought you was gonna dye your beard, B.
My person likes it gray. I might leave it for like a couple of weeks.
You know what?
It all with me dyeing it or keeping it gray is just however I wake up, man. I might wake up tomorrow and be like, I'm dyeing it.
You know what I want to see though? I saw this video of you the other day. I don't know, someone I think Ace put it up. I want to see you cut your joint down low again with the black, like how you had it in the Wraith look. I want to see if you still look like that nigga. That's the more I bet though.
Yeah.
That's the more I bet. I want to see you just take it down a little bit and darken it up and shit. I'm like, yo, that's Wraith. There go Wraith.
Go
probably
Rafe.
go crazy for you in the streets if you do that.
There go Rafe.
You think they'll go crazy for you?
I don't know.
Yo, he's just so boring today.
Yo, could we get to the show, man?
I like to talk to the people first, man. But all right, cool.
What up, people?
You don't seem like you want to talk to nobody today. Well, listen, we're going to get to the show because, yeah, we got a couple of topics today. So let's jump right in it. The first topic of discussion, I know everybody has seen what's been going on between with P. Diddy. So we might as well just jump into that. Any thoughts?
No matter what, it's disheartening to see a successful black man in this type of situation. But at the end of the day, you know, I don't know what he's done or what he hasn't done. But what I do know is, I mean, there's been whispers and there's been rumors of certain things going on, you know, for the last 20 years. Like, I kind of look at this as similar to the R. Kelly situation. And when I say that, I'm not even talking about the charges or the sexual connotations. I'm just talking about, you know, you heard about certain things going on for years and years and years and years and years. So when that was brought to light, it almost wasn't surprising. You know, so a lot of the charges that we're hearing about, it may be a little more extreme than what we may have thought, but, you know, we always heard whispers. I don't know whether, you know, a lot of times the rumors aren't true, but I'm not surprised by it at all. But at the same time, you know, once again, it's disheartening to see a successful black man in this type of situation and, you know, dealing with these kind of problems.
So the first thing I want to say is, I have to just correct you. It ain't no charges as of this point. They did raid his crib this week. They raid his Los Angeles house, the Miami house, and the New York house. But he hasn't been officially charged. It's been over about 72 hours since the raid, since we, you know what I mean, since that time happened. And listen, this is what I will say. I feel like P. Diddy, there's some fault in there somewhere for him, right? What that is until all the evidence is presented and due process, and I say due process come out, I really don't have a, what you call it, opinion on what is going to come out in discovery from if a case happens, right? Now, I did go through the Little Rod, what you call it. He got a lot of
discovery.
People, he discovered, but he changed it 3 times already. So it's like, is he in the right state of mind? The problem I have with the Little Rod thing, I'm gonna leave Cassie aside for right now. The problem I have with the Little Rod thing, he claimed some joints. He claimed a bunch of stuff. He even claimed somebody got shot in the bathroom, right? Now, me owning a music studio for years, and I had some pretty big artists come in, and I won't say no names, but I had an artist one night come in my studio, right? I mean, gun smoking. Nobody, I don't know if anybody got shot, but I know there was some things happening. Came in with like 3 bricks of coke they took from somebody, right? You know what I said? I gotta get the fuck out of here. Why y'all bring that here? Nah, come on, Styles. You good, bro. Yo, I'm gonna sell these shit for like 30 a pop, and tomorrow I'm gonna hit you off. Nah, I don't want nothing from y'all niggas. You could go. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. Why y'all come straight here? Nah, cause we had the search. Nah, nigga, I heard the whispers in the chatters, what was going on, and I asked. And I say that to say, yo, bro, I don't understand how people want that much fame or that much light. If you see something happen, if you seen a girl getting raped, God forbid, if you seen somebody getting shot, you seen people getting, he reported that people was getting a drink spiked and all this other shit. Why would you stay in an environment like that?
You know why? It's sad, but when you're dealing with people with that much power and that much influence, people will do anything to get on their good side or to get closer to them. And it's so crazy because at those times when that person may be in that weird ass situation, they see it as an opportunity to get closer to that person. Like, it's just weird because like
we've been
you
around
said,
a lot of famous people, bro.
I could give 2 damns about
I could give
any
2
of
fucks.
that. Yeah,
so
but
my thing is like, yo, you didn't say anything to rescue anybody. You didn't say anything to help the nigga that got shot. You didn't say nothing to the women that got taken advantage of. Now you don't even got a criminal. You got a lawsuit. I just gotta go. What's your intent, bro? Now the shit ain't.
I can tell you what the intent is. The intent is to make money, bro.
So that's what makes me. I don't know how.
But that. Just because somebody wants to make money out of whatever trauma they went through doesn't mean it's not true. You understand?
Mo,
so,
I gotta question the motive.
The motive doesn't matter, bro.
I gotta question.
Listen,
that's somebody, what they call it, the credibility of the person.
Listen,
you didn't do nothing all that time when shit was happening.
Yo, bro.
And you could have left.
Do you know 9 times out of 10 when you're talking about sexual assault allegations, when you're talking about rape, people do not come forth right away.
This didn't happen to him. He's saying
I know.
He was basically an eyewitness.
But even in the discovery, they showed the news article. They showed the news article of when the guy got shot over there, and they claimed that he was outside the studio and got shot in the drum. So it was something that really happened. I don't know if they shot him. I don't know that.
Yeah, but they don't. He still got the discovery. Got to come out. The guy ain't come out and say he got shot yet. So what I'm saying to you is, this is what I'm saying. All this stuff was happening. He witnessed to all this. He's not the victim. He's a witness. You seen this shit go every day at your job. Every day you seen something happen at your job that you claim, and you still staying at the job. You don't gotta come to work, bro.
Bruh.
You can quit at any time you want.
But it's not.
Yo, Mo, man, listen, you ain't gonna convince me with that. I've been in these rooms for real.
It's not that simple.
Yo, Mo, let me ask you a question.
Wait, let me finish. Because at the end of the day, when you're talking about someone who has the ability to pretty much, you know, remember the things that he said he was being promised, 250,000, the house on Star Island, blah, 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 this, or whatever. And look, and I'm not saying that he's right for staying, no way at all. And I'm not even saying that what he's saying is true. But all I'm telling you is, you acting like you don't know we live in a world where motherfuckers give up their integrity. Motherfuckers will give up their left arm for less. For less.
So this is the problem I got again. Let me ask you a question. The devil come to you today and say, yo.
I'm a different type of individual, and you know that.
Listen to my question. The devil come to you today, this for anybody. The devil come to you and say today, yo, I'm going to give you riches and fame and all the money you got, all the money you could want. Sign your soul over to me, right? And you go, okay, that's what I want. You sign your soul over to the devil, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who you blame, the devil or the nigga who signed his soul over to him?
Styles.
I'm just asking a question.
I blame, of course. Listen,
you gonna blame the nigga that signed their soul over to the devil,
over, right? But at the end of the day, hold on. You know why I don't fault these people? Because these big corporations and these men in power use the legal loopholes to fuck people over all the time. So now if the little guy sees an opportunity for him to make some fucking money or for something wrong that he feels happened to him, I don't knock it, bro.
Guess what? I don't give a fuck about the big guy or the little guy. It's wrong in both situations. What I'm saying, right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't condone if it comes to big nigga or it comes to the little nigga. All I'm saying to you is, it's like the R. Kelly shit when you go back to it. When I saw all them parents in the courtroom and now they there with their kids. Where the fuck were you at when them little girls was gone all that time? What the fuck were you doing? It was no way in hell that I would be at that nigga house every single day.
I totally agree with you. But what I'm saying is, even though it still doesn't change the fact that wrong was done. And you and I both know that if people see an opportunity to capitalize and make some bread off of something, even if they held it in for 10 years, oh, Cassie got some bread? Well, guess what? I got done dirty too.
Hold up.
At the end of the day, okay, well, I'm going for mine.
Guess what? Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm outside with you today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in your car and you shoot a nigga right now in that car, what happens to me?
All depends. You can be dragged in as an accomplice.
It's accomplice, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm saying this nigga sat here
but
for all these
they
months.
they also have to prove that you had knowledge that I was going to do it. If you're driving and hold on, if I'm driving and you in the passenger side and I see some dude I got beef with and you have no knowledge of it and I just grab a gun and shoot the dude and drive off, you're not held liable for that.
But that's a great point. This nigga knew he was coming to work every day and something was gonna go down. See,
no, that's you can't.
Hold up. You read the report. He knew shit was going down. He started giving accounts. Yo, this is what happened. This person is a sex worker. This person is this. This person is that. He knew what was happening at the job every single day.
But
that's not accomplished.
He can still
that's
no.
That
isn't an accomplishment. He can still use the defense that this was my job and I needed to make money to fund my life, bro.
I hear you, bro. Listen, man. A lot of niggas in jail right now today. Right now today, a lot of brothers is in jail because they was on the other side of the passenger seat. They was on that park bench sitting with somebody. And guess what? They can't use that excuse. Like the law work for how I want to work and we bend shit for how we want to bend shit for. Even some of the females. Like, so I'm not, like I said, if Puff did whatever, Puff got to go where he got to go. Go into the jail, wherever they didn't charge him yet. What I'm saying to you is, I see some of the females coming out too. Some people coming out. Yo, Mo, me and you know for a fact. These niggas say, yo, they was at the party and some niggas say they drinks with Spike or they got, why they keep going back to the parties? How many times you told Puff, we called you for a party?
Listen, and that's why, this is
why I'm mad.
When I got around the dude and he kept inviting me places, I ended up barking on him and telling him, bruh, I feel like a woman that you're trying to fuck, bruh. Like, I'm not with it. So yes, everybody can make a choice. I get that.
So how many people, even if they went and they go back the second time?
But now let me ask you a question.
If you go back the second time, ain't that voluntary on your part?
But now let me ask you a question. So what if I did choose to capitalize on those invites, right? Mm-hmm. What if I did choose to capitalize on those invites and I went to a party and I was made to feel uncomfortable, but at the end of the day, because at the time, he wanted me to go with Revolt. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, this revolt opportunity is here. I feel uncomfortable at this party, but fuck. If I stop going around this dude, I miss out on this opportunity. My integrity, I can give two fucks about the opportunity. There are people out there that are like, fuck.
Yeah, but they gotta be held accountable
listen,
too,
listen
bro.
to me, listen to me, listen to me. At the end of the day, what you have to understand is when someone is using their power and their influence to intimidate and to coerce people into doing things that they may not be comfortable with,
Yo,
that is also
I don't believe
wrong.
in that
Like you said,
bullshit.
HR, that is an HR
No, listen,
issue.
guess what? I don't believe in that shit because the devil uses power to coerce you every day. If you sign your soul on the dotted line, your soul belongs to him. I don't believe that shit because in the criminal world, what happened is if you keep hanging around the drug dealer, you keep hanging around the shooter, and you keep hanging, and you with them every day, and you get your ass shot, niggas say, yo, I told that nigga stop hanging around with him. Right? It don't give a fuck how much power and influence it come. I don't know how's it changed when it come to this shit. You know, this nigga seen it every day.
Because Puff is an executive. Because Puff is he's a mogul. He's not a drug dealer.
No, but I'm saying, time out. It's not when I'm saying drug dealer.
I don't think you're being. I don't think you're being fair.
It's the same context. Nigga got money. Some niggas hang around niggas in the street because they got money or they got power.
I don't think.
Hold up, time out. Influence is influence. Influence is influence. This is the same way I look at it too. When niggas go, yo, Puff is he using his money and his power. Ain't no different than a chick coming around here with a fat ass, putting her titties out. She using what she got to get what she got to go get. Now you gonna blame her because you took it from her? No, that's not, oh, she persuaded me. You see all that shit she got hanging out? What the fuck are we talking about? It's the same shit. She used what she had to influence you.
I mean, we don't have to agree.
Bro,
I disagree. You know, when you use your power and influence, when I know that somebody hold on. When I know that somebody needs something, and I'm holding that thing that they need over their head, like I don't think that's right.
Hold up, time out. Wait. Let's get this correct. I'm not saying Puff, if he's doing that. I
don't know if he did it. I'm just saying, if that is what I don't think that's right.
I'm not saying Puff is right for that. When I'm saying you got to hold both parties accountable. There's both decisions. He a fucked up nigga for doing some stupid shit like that. And the person is also fucked up for sitting in the studio every single day. You know that shit is going on. Yeah, you didn't rescue nobody.
Okay, but how about this? Listen.
How many? Hold on.
Wait. Just hold that.
One thing out. I'm not gonna say no names. Mm-hmm. We know somebody that went to Puff joint, right? Mm-hmm. Puff is in the pool, butt ass nigga. Nigga say, yo, come in the pool. Mm-hmm. What the motherfucker said?
Left.
Say, nah, I'm good. Puff had the same power and influence. Nigga said, I'm out.
Yeah, but
you got a choice.
You do have a choice, but damn, you made me forget what the hell I was about to say, man. You made me forget what the hell.
And that's allegedly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's the story we was told.
But you made me
from a credible person.
I had a very good point.
I'm sorry, brother. Man. I'm sorry. I'm excited, yo. I'm excited because it's just both sides. I just feel like some people was voluntary. Some people went for what they went for. And let me just get this. They got the Carisha charges. Remember what you're saying. They saying she a mule. I'm like a drug. Yo, there's two different things. There's a person who has that wants to distribute drugs, and there's a person who's taking drugs, right? So if you're using it for your personal use, it's two different charges.
It's still a mule.
No, but I'm just telling you, you use it. The charges are different.
No, of course the charges are different. It's personal use and there's distribution.
And she can still go. And she can still go. If she can still say it's hers.
Because criminally, if it's for personal use, you may not go to jail. You may get a program or something.
You out. But they making these things and making these shits so crazy. They said they found a porno box that said "take that" on it, which I thought.
It said "take that."
That was crazy. That's crazy. But how many niggas? The reason why I'm upset because y'all niggas, the shit gonna change when this shit go down. God forbid. How many of y'all niggas out here got pornos in your phone of chicks that you've been with? How many girls got pictures of dicks and shit and niggas that did shit to them in their phone? So now, and it might be in your secret file called "take that" too. That don't mean that it was involuntary, that the person didn't do it. The person wasn't a participant and gave you permission to do it.
Give consent.
Gave you consent to do it. Like that though, all these big shit they throwing out, it doesn't make any sense, bro.
I want to say this. If someone says that they were drugged, right, and they wake up the next morning butt naked in the bed with a certain individual, right? Now, and that individual's home is searched and they find a tape of the sexual act that was committed between that person and that person.
Oh,
yes,
you going down?
it's very, no, not necessarily, because the question is, can you watch that video and tell that there wasn't consent? Can you watch that video and tell that that person was under the influence of a drug? You know, that's the question there. Because the truth is.
Let me ask you this. Say said person, you catch 3 videos in them. Like the dude at BET, the executive a couple of years ago. Remember, the girl was saying that he was using his power, his influence, and she was like, "Yo," she told the judge basically, he came to my house out of the blue and knocked and rang my bell, and I opened the door. And he was jogging. He said he needed to take a shower.
I remember that.
He went to take a shower. He said he went to take a shower. He came back out, and then he made me give him head, right, and have sex with me, and left. She said.
And then she met him at a hotel.
Then she said I met him at a hotel one night, and he took.
Or they went out to dinner, and then
he went to a BET party or something like that. Kind of paraphrasing around it. And then she left with him, and then he made her give him head in the car. And the judge basically told her, "Hold up, the first time, I could tell you that there was a problem issue.
Now,
second and third time, like you went to the hotel with him, you got in his car."
Now I remember what I was gonna say.
Go ahead. I don't want you to forget. Go ahead.
When we're talking about power and influence, and when you're talking about situations like music, entertainment, you have to understand that you're dealing with people's dreams. You're dealing with people's passion. You're dealing with what people have worked years and years to get to this point. And one thing that people know, I mean, we've heard other people say this, you know, you don't abide by what this person says, then they get you blacklisted in the industry. You know, that's another thing that we're not taking into consideration, where it's like, fuck, I'm in this position where I have this opportunity, and it's not even just about the opportunity now, because I'm not willing to lose my integrity, but if I don't go along with this, I could be blacklisted, and this just could just totally ruin me from doing the thing that I love. You know, and this is what I mean. Like, it's not that black and white.
I'm not telling you this is not black and white. What I am saying to you is, yo, Mo, we're not two individuals. I've been doing this shit for over 25 years, all my adult life.
But everyone isn't like us, bro. Like, that's what you have to understand.
I hear what you're saying, but there's a bunch of niggas that is like us. It's a bunch of females that is like us. And I'm just saying to you, I've seen people go, yo, oh, homeboy gonna buy me a bag. Homeboy gonna take me, he gonna take me to Sandro Pay. And they going for the flights. They going for the party. They going for the industry shit. And then they do the extra shit, and now you feel guilty years later. And now you go back to, you go on to 2 and 3 of these. It's like a drug. Niggas get addicted to that shit and keep going. The problem I have, how do you tell who was genuine and who was not? How do you tell that a person, they was with it and they got tired of the shit?
Bruh, yeah, I don't know.
How do you tell?
Like I said, I don't know if the man is guilty. I don't know if he's not guilty. All I know is...
And I'm not, no, by no means, I'm not taking up for puff. I'm just saying it's 2 sides of the story. When I just look at the story, I'm going, yo, I can't, when I read the Little Rod shit, I'm like, yo, this nigga came to work every day.
Yeah, bro, because there was an opportunity at stake, man.
I hear you, bro. I ain't sounding myself
and I'm not, and look, and I can't relate to it because, bro, I'm not putting myself in that position for any opportunity. But it doesn't mean that at the end of the day, I can't understand a man that's worked years to get to the point that he's gotten to, and understand what was being used to bait him. Yo, I'm gonna get you a Grammy. Yo, I'm gonna get you this. Like yo, bro, like that's that man's dream. You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you, Mo.
It's like that. It's like dangling that carrot in front of you.
Mo,
like, I'm not falling for the carrot.
I'm not falling for the carrot. I can't relate to that because I'm just not, I'm not doing it. But on another note, serious note though too, I was watching I didn't finish watching it, the documentary on Netflix called On Set.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw all six episodes.
You got the dude, Dan Snyder. And the way they ran up in Puff crib, I didn't understand. They got the army vehicles. It was just crazy, right? Coming from my crib, looked
like they were running up in like Pablo Escobar.
But you got this dude, Dan Snyder, who he still ain't in jail. The other dude, what he did, something, what's his name?
Brian Peck.
Peck.
Something
like Brian that. Peck. He did like 16 months or something like that. Like,
They have the complexion for the protection.
Yo, bro, I'm not laughing. I'm laughing because,
but it's
yo,
see,
I'm waiting for
and
somebody
this
to raid these
and
niggas' houses too.
This is look, bro, and this is what I mean when like the conversation we were having before we started shooting, where I was just telling you. But the reality is, like, yo, you have to be aware of reality, whether it's right or whether it's wrong. You can say, nah, this is wrong, right? But you have to protect yourself by being aware of what the reality is. Because you could say you're wrong till you're blue in the face, but the reality is always going to take place.
Hold up, time out. It's this girl this week. She had told us, she's 23. She told, oh yeah, Dan Snyder, I took pictures of my feet and sent it to him when I was 8 years old.
Who told you that?
Tico. I ain't gonna say who told. Tico was here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we were talking about it. Yes. And she's like, yeah, I did it. I send them and you have to write a message on your feet and send it to him. So I'm like, oh shit, this shit is real. Because they said he had a foot fetish with little kids' feet.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here and I'm hearing this. I'm looking at the on set thing and I'm going, yo, I can't believe. Where the police at this dude's crib? Where the army at his crib?
He has the complexion for the protection, bro.
Yo, bro.
But honestly, they said Homeland Security raided Puffy crib because his party's extended through different countries.
That does make it more serious. Once you cross state lines, it becomes a federal issue.
I hear you.
No, it wasn't feds. They said it was Homeland Security.
No, but that's still Homeland Security is still a federal agency, so it becomes a federal
What
issue.
I'm saying to you, I hear you. Where the police in this man's crib? They got plenty of kids. He was in a hot tub with the little kids, hands around their waist. Yo, listen, when you talk about kids, it's even more crazy to me. Like, where they at? I don't care what you just said to me. I'm talking about where the kids.
But you also do have to understand that child molestation and sex trafficking are two totally different things. Like, they take sex trafficking very...
Well, we need to take child molestation even more seriously.
We do need... No, it needs to be taken seriously. But it's like Tico said, once you cross state lines, it's just like you run up in somebody's crib, right? You take them from one room to the next. It goes from robbery to kidnapping.
Yeah, we know that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but listen, I watched that documentary. I'm not finishing. I haven't finished it, but it was sick.
That documentary's crazy.
I had to watch it in pieces. Like, it was just getting me like.
You saw when they had the little black boy wearing the dicks on his shoulder.
Yo, this is like, I don't even want to talk about it, man.
Oh,
like, it's crazy.
Man.
Been an eventful week so far. Real quick, just on some more celebrity stuff. I know you probably ain't too interested because you don't be into the rap shit. You seen the Kendrick and...
I don't care.
Listen, J. Cole and Drake, I don't know what you're doing. Like, get at... It made me feel good because I feel like ain't no mumble rap. It's hip-hop.
No, I like it simply because it's Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake. I know it's not going to spill into any real beef. And it's going to stay in music. You know what I'm saying? That's why I could appreciate it. I mean, I heard the verse. I wasn't crazy impressed by it or anything. But, he did set it off.
Yeah, but some people say it's
and I never thought, we've had this conversation, I've never thought that Kendrick was,
No, he did his thing. See,
no, I'm not saying he didn't.
I left here the other night and woke up the other morning. I was like, what the hell just happened here? And I was excited last week. I was excited to hear a Drake verse by now. I didn't hear it. He looked like he playing chess with Kendrick. I see people picking sides. Rick Ross is in the car. Rick Ross is in the car. He got mask on with Drake. I just seen him in his car, listen to the Kendrick verse. I'm like, what's happening?
He unfollowed Drake.
Yeah, it's a lot of, Listen, man, as long as we get some real rap out of this situation.
The Avengers are going against Thanos.
Yeah, I want to see it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Real quick, also, seen a nice story. It's crazy, too. A woman who was in some sort of accident. She was in a coma for 7 months. And the doctors had told her family to pull the plug that day. And she woke up from the coma.
Because she heard the doctor, bro. she heard the doctor, but she was like, oh, hell no.
She back with her family. And
that reminds me of, like, those movies you watch where, like, the robbers come in and they shoot everybody and one person's pretending to be dead on the floor. And then they like, okay, we going to shoot him in that. And then they like, no.
Talk about a robbery. I seen this thing on Instagram. It had nothing to do with this, though. But shout out to that family. I'm glad she woke up. I'm glad she get to go back to her kids and her husband. and all that stuff.
God
man.
is great.
God is good, man. That's amazing. You gotta tell some other niggas to wake up. they gonna pull the plug. Yo, anyway, would you want somebody to pull the plug on you in 7 months? Like, cause that made me look at things different. I always say, yo, just pull the plug. Leave that. I'm not sitting there for all that time. Like, but damn, she came back. Like, is it a chance that you keep fighting? Like,
Listen, I'm all about letting God make the decision, bro. So if I have to be strapped to machines in order to keep breathing or to keep living, that's not the way I want to exist.
and that's kind of crazy you say that because God made the decision. He woke her back
God
up.
made the decision, exactly.
Yeah, so another crazy story, news story real quick, gotta tap into this. This lady just got life in jail without the eligibility for parole for leaving her 16-month-old
old
daughter like in a playpen or something
for
10 days while she was
Went to
frolicking
Puerto Rico.
on Puerto Rico with a dude. Like, they need to give her the death penalty. Like, you don't wish no death on nobody, but how do you leave
Where's
your...
where's the father in that situation?
I don't know. But even if there was a father or not a father, even if, how you leave the baby unattended
For 10 days.
for 10 days
Yo,
and
bro,
think you was gonna come back to
but
the baby in the
forget
crib
about-
with no food,
How were you
no water?
How were you able to enjoy yourself in Puerto Rico knowing you left that kid in that house, bro? How were you, bro? I don't understand how you were even able to eat. How were you able to do anything?
Like, you didn't have no thought, no nothing.
Ugh,
Sick.
bro. These is the end of days, man.
Hold on, man. This is my mom. I gotta answer this. Mom, I'm taping. You need me?
No, go ahead.
I'll call you back when I'm done.
All right, baby.
All right, love you. That was mom's, yo. Yeah, but that's just crazy to me, man.
These are the last days, bro.
Yeah, no, that was just absolutely asinine, crazy. I think she should have got the death penalty.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think so too because you gave that child a death sentence.
100%.
And you know that child suffered, bro. That child basically starved to death, dehydrated. Like, you know how painful that is to die
Die
way?
like that. That's a horrible death. Not just dehydrated, not just starved to death, but also was in fear.
Of course.
Could you imagine the crime? I don't even want to think about. Let's go on to the next subject, man. I don't even want to bring these bastards up because they got all kind of sexual allegations with kids too. But Balenciaga put out a new bracelet. Y'all see yeah, I can't.
Kanye warned y'all.
Y'all gonna buy the bracelet probably anyway. I can't.
It looked like a roll of tape.
Look like a roll of tape. I can't. Some other crazy things right now was happening. Oh, you seen the bridge that fell in Baltimore, bro?
There's a lot of conspiracy theories.
There's too much conspiracy
Popping up as far as that's
As far as
concerned.
that bridge is concerned. How the hell that happened? First of all, I had to go on the bridge the next day, and I was shook because I knew the ship hit it.
The barge lost power twice, though. If you watch the video closely, they pointed out it lost power like twice within like a minute and a half of it losing the bridge, hitting the bridge, and
Yeah, but how did it take down a whole bridge though like that? Like,
and the bridge looked mad flimsy, right?
Yeah,
It's
like,
when
it just felt like it was nothing. Like
Yeah.
that's why I was scared. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
like
all these years
how
we've
is
been
this
on these
constructed? Like, is this put together with paper clips?
Yeah, it just fell.
Yo.
That boat is big, bro.
Yeah, but
Said it was dynamite on that shit.
see, that's
See,
what
that's
some
the
of the
conspiracy-
conspiracy
that's the
saying it was
conspiracy
blown up.
theory.
And listen, Armageddon,
I don't
they
put-
probably try to
I don't
stop
put
niggas from
nothing-
running in the middle of the country.
I don't put
because
nothing
that's-
past.
It's a major bridge.
How about? But it's not just that. You know, there's a bridge in Ohio. That hasn't been on the news. There's a bridge in Ohio. If not the same day, the next day that also went down. And you know, once again,
It's time to
it's so
stop
much
the country.
conspiracy
I don't know
floating
what's happening,
around. There's
bro.
so much conspiracy theory floating around. But they said that it's a silent war going on, and they're trying to destroy the infrastructure because once you destroy the bridges, then you can't get weapons, you can't get food. You know what I mean?
You need to take down the Arizona.
He said,
Yeah, I wish we could take that. I wish I had one of what's the
Yo,
machines
bruh.
called that do the electricity that cut out the electricity? EMP. I wish every toll I went through I had an EMP, bro.
Yo, bruh, my Easy Pass bill been like $250, $300 a month, bro, as of lately,
listen,
man.
bro. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that next month. It's gonna be all hell breaking loose in New York City.
Oh, congestion
Yeah,
pricing.
it's gonna be crazy. So, men, this is a very important PSA for all the men out here. Doctor says, I don't know how true this is, but this doctor said it. He said, if you don't have sex 21 times a month with ejaculation.
He said 21 times a month lowers your risk of prostate cancer. He didn't say
Yeah.
if you don't have sex 21 times a month,
Listen,
you're getting prostate cancer.
let me say how I want to say it.
Yo.
Let me say, try to get my niggas some more
This
coochie out here, bro.
guy,
Let me rock. So if you don't have sex 21 times, 21 times, yo, I'm low on the bar, bro. I don't even know if I get it 4 or 5 times a month right now, bro.
Listen, I'm
about to start jerking
gonna
off
die
in
young, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start jerking off in between it, like once every other day, just jerk off and sex, like that's crazy. But it's probably true though. You know why I say that? Because men usually get prostate cancer in their older age, right? Because when you a youngin, you knocking off some
Well, you know
joint.
what? My older brother had prostate cancer, and him and his wife, like, you know, they weren't.
See, and he was
So
getting
who
it.
knows? Yeah. So
It could be true.
And he
Because
ended up
see,
getting
and
prostate
you don't
cancer.
even think about that shit when you knocking 30, you doing once a day. And as you get to 40, you like, oh yeah, I get.
Now, question. Let me ask you a question. Do you think you have more sex when you're single or when you're in a relationship?
Depends what part of the relationship.
No, I'm not talking about at the beginning. I'm
at
talking
the
about when you're in a
beginning,
relationship.
jackrabbit.
I'm talking about when you're in
When
a
I was in a relationship, I would tell you we had sex at least 3 days a week.
Okay.
Yeah, about 3 days
That's
a
pretty
week.
good.
Like 2 to 3 days a week. Like if she was like, say, especially on the weekends, that's when it would probably go down the most, right? Because she'd come over that night. We'd probably do it that night. Probably
Wake up
do it
the
the
next
next night. If
morning.
we don't do it the next night, the next morning, definitely do it the Sunday or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so it's like 3. And then if I
But you
went
didn't
to see
answer
her-
the question. Do you think you have more sex when you're in a relationship
My last
or when you're
relationship,
single?
she liked sex, especially not the latter half, but like the first 2-3 years.
You're not answering the question, bro. Do you think you have more sex when you're single or when you're in a relationship?
Depends what part of the relationship you're in, bro. If you in the doghouses, because you could be in the doghouse for a whole year, bro. Like it could be.
Damn, in a doghouse for a year?
Man, I was in the doghouse for like 2, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
God damn.
Yeah, I was in the
You might as
dog-
well move out the crib and live there.
I was in the doghouse for 2. Also, they saying, ladies, y'all need more sex too. They says that it what it says, Mo, hold up, time out.
That semen lowers depression.
Yes. It's an antidepressant for you ladies. So all you angry ladies out there, please get more sex. Please get some more sperm.
But I think we've known that. Like you know, they even make like jokes about that in movies, right? Where the woman comes to work and she has a glow and it's like, somebody got some.
Yeah, that's what it be. So ladies get more sex too. See? So that it goes hand in hand. Give your man sex 21 times a month and you'll be happy and he'll be prostate free. You know what I'm saying?
Save a life.
Save a life, you know what I'm saying? Save a life, save a life. Suave, you gotta get this clock. Quick question, talking about sex. Would you have sex with a woman on her period?
Yeah. If it's my woman, yeah.
It's your woman, okay.
If I'm in a relationship, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't
You
think-
know, for me, when I'm in a relationship, like nothing about my woman is nasty to me, bro.
she can't bleed heavy on me, bro. I'm not saying I haven't been there. I just,
He said, I can't say I haven't been there.
but
Yeah,
you gotta
like-
put. I probably get a condom too. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, for me, yo, bro,
okay.
when I'm in a relationship, nothing about my woman is nasty to me. Nothing.
When I'm not having no sex on no girl period, some random chick. I don't care how horny
Nah,
I am.
nah.
Like just saying, we just gonna do it the
That-
first.
See,
day.
that's different. Like, if
Not
that's
doing
my
that.
girl, then that's
Not doing
me.
that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
not no random chick. Hell
Yeah,
no.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I saw this interesting story the other day too, and it's 2 interesting stories I saw. So I'm gonna go to because they bleed into each other. They
Bleed into each other.
bleed into.
No
that's
pun
true.
intended.
No pun intended. You're crazy. But so ladies, well, let me tell you a story first. It was a young lady that was on, I guess, Instagram or whatever. She left TikTok or whatever, and she was basically, she said she'd never been so embarrassed in her life. She went on a date, and the guy said she didn't look like the picture.
I
Right?
saw that, yeah.
She showed the picture. She didn't look like that picture. I read all the comments.
She had makeup on the picture and the lighting and the camera angles. I don't think it was a catfish situation. I
No, it's
literally
definitely
think-
not a catfish.
Yeah.
It was her.
I could tell it was
But
her.
the nose was
but it
contour.
just-
Her
yeah.
nose is like this big.
It was the makeup. You know the contouring.
Yeah, it was like this big, and then look, my mother and father calling me today, but I call them back.
Wow, you picked up for your moms. You can't pick up for your
Dad,
pops.
I'm filming. I gotta call you right back.
Yo, you saw that? I was waiting for you not to pick up the phone. I swear to God.
Yeah, nah.
You see what I'm saying?
Nah.
See how men get treated?
Pops can handle himself, man.
Exactly. You see how men get treated?
Pops can handle himself, bro. Pops can handle himself. So she didn't look at her nose was like this big, and then it was this big in the picture. Like, no, it's crazy. I want to know, do you ladies, and y'all can answer in the comments, do you ladies ever tell your friends that they do not look like they pictures or they?
No.
Yo, because y'all gotta notice. Like, I got a couple of homegirls that I see online.
All they do is comment under their post. You killing it.
they even be catching me. I be like,
Yeah.
damn, so and so looking crazy. Then I see so and so like a couple of weeks later. I be like, that wasn't so.
See, that's where we differ. Because if he put up a picture that looked crazy, I'm texting him. I'm calling Moe Styles. That you look crazy in that picture,
Right? Yeah, they be having a smooth skin, everything just right. I be like, yo, that ain't so. It's the craziest thing when you see. Especially, I know some of your men go through this. You see your girl looking crazy online, and then she wake up the next morning next to you. The eyelashes is off.
Yo, bro, I can honestly say, and I'm not saying this for brownie points. So at all times, my person looks amazing. And she be thinking like I be bullshitting, like seriously.
That's good. So she makes sure she always look amazing.
No, it's not that. Fresh face, no eyelashes, no makeup, no nothing. Like, doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, listen, man. If your girls don't look like that, I'm talking about to the ladies, to their homegirls. Tell your homegirls, man, don't go too far off the hinges, man, because when you be dating on these sites and stuff like that, I've been on dates from the sites, and you go see the girl, like,
I'd be disappointed.
or they got a lot of pictures. I like the videos on the sites better because if you got a video, kind of give you, and then you see that person, they still like this, but then when you see them, they're
goddamn
like,
filters,
they
man.
crazy in the face.
It's
like,
them filters, man.
Nah.
Them filters, bro.
Well, like I said, this story's gonna bleed into another story real quick. There was a young man that was on the dating sites, and he was showing off a Rolex.
I think he posted a picture. They showed the picture where I think he was in the pool and he had the Rolex. It was on Instagram.
He had a Rolex on his arm in the pool, and
some chick hit him in the DM.
And she brought her friend over. And that should have been a red flag.
Well, she hit him in the DM out of nowhere, hard eyes or whatever.
And that should have been a red flag too when she came with.
Yeah, why she come up? But then again, it's so crazy because now in this world where things are happening so much to women, and it's the first time you meeting a woman, you might interpret it as, all right, she just want to feel safe, so she's bringing somebody. You know what I'm saying? Your mind doesn't necessarily go. Nah, I mean, me personally, I be paro.
Nah, she not coming to my house with no other.
Yeah, no, me personally, like.
Doing that. So they tried to drug him, but the drug wouldn't work. It wouldn't put him to sleep.
So they called two other dudes.
And they stabbed homeboy and took all his jewelry and stuff.
And
Rolex was fake.
The Rolex was fake.
But I would tell dudes, be mindful of all the shit that you do put online. I remember one time I had put like a bunch of money and chains online. You called my phone.
I was like, yo, bro, what are you doing?
Styles,
man?
what are you doing?
Yeah.
This is like 8 years ago. Styles, take that shit off that page. I was like, yeah, you right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful.
And shout out to all my peoples too, man, because like even my homegirl Etta, I remember one time I was leaving the parking lot, the parking lot, in my building or whatever, and like the gate was open. I was, man, that girl called me like, yo, take that bullshit off of your story, please. She was like, because you never know who can identify where that is or whatever. You know what I mean? But we live in very dangerous times. There's people out there always plotting, man. So you have to be very vigilant and careful about what you post, in all honesty. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke. Like, look what ended up happening to him simply because the address of where he was at, you know what I mean, happened to
be on the thing.
Be in the story.
Yeah, put cameras on your house, bro. Like, she can come to my house. There's cameras everywhere. You gotta come in.
And look, and it costs you nothing to get a Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
Like,
put them cameras in
at
your
least
house.
that.
Listen, I be putting cameras sometime in my living room, nigga. I don't want. Listen, y'all niggas even walk out.
Yeah,
you
okay.
I had a conversation with
Homeland Security gonna be rushing somebody else's crib.
They can come, nigga. Cause all they gonna hear is, Nah, let's do it. That's what they go ahead. Fuck out of here. I don't play that shit, bro.
Yo gonna be like, Styles, who you got upstairs?
He'll come on that shit quick. He be talking shit.
Yo.
He'll come on that shit quick. Crazy question for you. Crazy question for you. Is anything done to a man by a woman in the bedroom, is it acceptable?
You mean is everything acceptable? Hell, goddamn.
Like, so if a girl wanted
to
hit a dude with like a dildo, because I'm watching these girls, they saying anything a girl does to a man in the bedroom won't be considered gay because it's a woman that's doing.
Well, that's through a woman's eyes, bro. Through
I'm
my
just- listen,
through
I'm just
look,
asking you a
through
question,
my
bro.
eyes to each his or her own.
So she put you some butt plugs in.
No, there is none of that for me, bro. Like no. I take it back to kid and playing house party. The sign on my butt says "Do not enter," bro. Like, no, we're not playing that game. And look, I don't believe in domestic violence, but if there's a sure way for you to get punched in your goddamn eye, is that. Like, no, bro, I don't play the game.
So she can't like pull out the strap
Yo,
for
bro,
you.
I don't want your finger near it. I don't want none
She
of
can't
that.
pull out the strap for you.
Come on, bro, cut it out, man. Hell
So,
no.
but is it gay though?
To me, it is. Because, bro, it's an artificial penis, so that makes you an artificial gay guy. Like, you're AI. Like, you're an AI gay guy. Like, yo, you're an AI gay guy. Like, come on, man. Listen, there was a situation where there was a video floating around with a certain individual that you guys knew that was going to town on his backside with a goddamn dildo. Did y'all consider that straight actions? Did y'all consider that heterosexual actions?
I'm getting out of this conversation.
Nah, bro. Yo, listen. Anything that resembles a penis, I want no involvement with.
If she brings it to the room,
I'm good, bro.
good.
I exit the room.
Okay, cool.
Unless she wants it used on her. And yeah, like then that's a different story. But no, you're not. No, bro. Like.
Listen, I agree. I just want to hear what you want to say, man.
I'm not into no.
I just want to hear what you say.
Artificial gayness. Like, come on, bro. Cut it out.
All right, cool, bro. All right, so Planet Fitness is basically standing by their decision to let men who identify as women use the female
Public
bathroom.
restrooms.
So there was an incident a couple weeks ago in Planet Fitness, allegedly that a man was in there and there was like a 12-year-old girl in there, something like that, and he was just shaving. There is a picture, so I saw the picture. And he in there, he's shaving in the bathroom, and I'm laughing.
Did he look like a woman or did he look like a man? That's crazy.
Man, he looked like a man. He had the robe wrapped down here, and he was shaving. So, yeah, I just think it's a slippery slope. Listen, I'll tell you this. I don't want to go to the men locker room, so where I go to the gym at, and there's a woman with her leg up putting a tampon in. Like, I don't want to.
You don't want that.
Nah, hell no. I like my coochie fresh. That's too bloody. I don't want that, bro. Like, I don't want to see that in my bathroom. So, yeah, I don't know, bro. What do you think about that?
I think it's inappropriate. I think that it's not fair that women have no safe spaces.
But some women would think that is. Some women don't really care though. They feel like, oh, he a girl. Like he
But once
identifies as
again,
a girl, so they feel like they're cool with it.
once again, it's a slippery slope. You know, women have their safe spaces. It doesn't matter if 70% of women were okay with it. The fact that 30% of women consider that their safe space being invaded, like, that's not right. That's not right. You know, if that's the case, then create trans woman bathrooms. But I don't think that it's right to have a man with his penis dangling.
When the kids is involved, is absolutely a problem. When kids are in there, like you can't. Nobody's child should have to be susceptible to. Like it got to be rules. Like he should have like breasts and a vagina or like breasts or something. He can't. I don't know. It got to be rules or something like that.
But what if he has? I was about to say, what if he has breasts and he still has a penis?
I don't know, bro.
I can't believe that these are the conversations that are being had in 2024.
The problem is maybe adult women can deal with that. When they say the 12-year-olds in the bathroom, that's the problem.
But what about the adult women that can't deal with it?
They can't deal with it.
Like that's like You have to understand.
It has to be a comfortable environment for everybody.
Yes, it's always been their safe space. You understand, and they're being robbed of it.
Do you hear about the Detroit teacher? What's her name? Honey Drip?
Honey, honey.
I don't remember her name.
Yeah, Honey something. Honey Boo Boo.
Nah, her name was Dripping Honey. It was like dripping something.
Dripping Honey. Okay.
She's a rapper teacher out in Detroit who just got recently fired. She was actually the teacher of the month 2 months before she got fired because she's a rapper. She has a side gig as rapping, and they decided to fire her because they gave her ultimatum. Said, yo, listen, either you quit rap or you teach. She's a history teacher. So, Dripping Honey, that's her name. Dripping Honey. Swab found her name.
Dripping Honey. You think that's a suitable name for a teacher to be a rapper?
Yeah. I'm not mad at it.
Okay.
She's doing it on her off
But
time.
what? See now, let's take that back to exactly what you just said with the trans women in the women's bathrooms. You're not mad at it, but what about the parents who are?
I think if you're doing something on your personal time and it's not illegal, it shouldn't be a problem. I feel like on your personal time, she's not doing nothing. To me, it's like religion to me. You can't tell somebody to go home because this is a Catholic school and we all Jewish here, or we all Muslim here. She wants to be a rapper on her personal time. That's her personal time.
I don't think that applies to all occupations. I think there's certain occupations that who you are as a person has an influence on your job, because at the end of the day, you know, you could be teaching and you could be telling the kids to do this and that, but if they go home and they're watching you on YouTube gyrating in close to nothing, talking about your vagina and this and that, I think it's confusing.
I don't think it's confusing. It's high school kids that she was dealing with. Most of these high school kids listen to Sexy Red and all these other people. It's a part of our culture. It's a part of our world.
No, Sexy Red is not a part of my culture, bro.
Listen,
Sexy Red isn't a part of our culture.
When I mean a part of the culture, I'm not talking about culture as like black culture. When I'm saying a part of the culture, meaning that you know about Sexy Red, you may not listen to it, but it's there. We know what the song says. Like, it's out there. This ain't nothing that nobody can't touch. So this, like, every kid, every teenager open their phone and they know. I be saying, where that song come from? They know the songs better than we do.
I understand.
So for me, it's like she on her personal time, bro.
But she's a role model.
Who says she's a teacher?
Yes, and a lot of teachers are role models.
Some teachers are, but not all of them.
There's certain responsibilities that come with being
I
a
don't
role
believe that,
model.
man. Listen, first of all, they probably paying her $30,000 a month over there, and guess what?
How much you think she making off her raps, does?
I don't know how much she making.
No,
but she probably wouldn't have to rap.
So I think you should sign her. You should sign her to Brooklyn Rain. Matter of fact, put her on Miles Brando next remix.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, whatever, man. This guy's crazy. I haven't got nothing to say, man. Listen, I don't find nothing wrong for the teacher do what she do. Another question I got before we get out of here, because we're about to wrap up. Somebody asked me this: how can you tell if somebody loves you?
For me, the realest way, you know, you can see it in someone's eyes.
Maybe some people.
You. It's so crazy, right? So years
Your
back.
kids, your mother.
No, I'm talking about
about
when
a
you're talking
woman?
about a partner, yeah.
A partner.
When you're talking about a partner.
Okay.
Years back, I remember had gone away for the weekend. This was years ago with my daughter's mother, and damn, this was so long ago that when I had dropped her home and I was on my way home, I realized I forgot my camcorder. So this will tell you how long ago that was. So I went back to her crib to get my camcorder, and she came downstairs, and she's standing there with the camcorder, and I'm looking at her eyes, yo, bruh. And it's so crazy because it was as plain as day to me. Like, I saw it, and I was just like, oh my God, you love me. And she was like, yeah, I told you that. And I'm like, no, like, I can see it, right? Like, bro, it was as plain as day in her eyes. It was the craziest thing. And in the same breath, there was another situation, another relationship that I was in, that when the love wasn't there anymore, I also one day looked in her eyes and I was like, oh shit, it's not there anymore.
See, that's tricky though, because love.
It is tricky.
Love cannot be there But I think it's about action for me. If a person who's patient with you, a person, if if you say something is bothering you, they trying to figure it out. If you need their help, they there for you. They got your back. Um, I think it's like babies, right? Like it's like a baby. Baby know that a baby learns love from his mother or his father when when it's crying and the mother give it comfort. You know what I'm saying? If it's hungry, they feed it. If it hurts, if something hurts, they wipe their head and kiss the boo boo and they go on themselves, they clean it up. And I think love is like that with many people, like just in different ways. Even if like me and you, I know you love me as a brother.
Who told you that?
I know you love me, my baby. It's the way we are responsible for each other, the way we are accountable for each other.
But you know what's crazy, bro? We live in a world with people with so many motives and agendas. Cause I know there's people.
Yeah, but
wait. I know that there's people that have been around me that I thought genuinely loved me, bro. You understand? And then I realized that it was for no other reason than because of what I was able to provide.
But this is what I will tell you. In our case, right, like we were just talking about us as two friends as men, heterosexual men, right? Like we've been there.
I mean, I'm a heterosexual.
Whatever, stop playing. What I'm saying to you is we've been there when we had money for each other.
Yeah.
And we've been there when we had
It's been
no
tried
money.
and proven.
It's been tried, right? Like, so it ain't no agenda. Oh, I'm hanging around Moe for this, or Moe hanging around Styles for that.
No, and I'm not talking about
I'm
us.
I'm just saying that's how you know
we live
with other people. Because if you ain't got nothing for nobody and somebody can still love you when you ain't got shit for them.
Of course. But unfortunately, the world that we live, bro, people are such great actors.
People are Oscars goats too.
people are such great actors, man. You understand what I mean? That you never know what the motive is, and I think the thing with know how to tell if somebody loves you, I think it's just that it takes time. I think it just takes time because you have people who are 100% the first 2-3 years, and then they realize that it ain't gonna get them nowhere, and then they give you the middle finger and keep it moving. And then you got the people who just stick it out. And another thing too is people that are just there for you for no reason other than just to be there for you. You understand what I'm saying? People that aren't really looking for anything from you, man. That they just want to see you win at the end of the day. You know?
Nah, I totally agree. Totally agree.
Because at the end of the day, it's just like if I hit you or if you hit me and you like, yo, Mo, I need you. Yo, bro, I'm there. Like, and I don't need to get nothing out of it. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, you need me, I got you. Like, it's so like I just want to see you win at the end of the day. And if this is what I can contribute, then I'm more than happy to.
Like Suave don't fuck with us. He don't love us. That nigga always want $1
We want to do Swizzle alone,
fuck
man.
That nigga. Fuck that nigga.
Yo.
And I'm gonna end the show on this last conversation. I saw an interesting thing with Godfrey, the comedian, and Shannon Sharp, and he was telling a story on there about this guy was a drug dealer or something like that, paraphrasing it. And he went to China or somewhere like that, and the Chinese was like, yo, telling the guy, your black guys are like the most influence. Everybody want to be like y'all. But anything can separate y'all. There's no loyalty with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I just say this again, going back to the Puff situation for me, and every time there's something with a black man that happened, these billionaires better watch out. That's all I can tell you. Because they take them down one by one. And I'm not saying because a person is a billionaire or they high up, they shouldn't be held accountable. But I just watch so many of us continuously before a charge is even...
People be so happy,
happy,
bro,
like this.
For your downfall.
For your downfall. Like, I ain't never seen... And guess what? And the Chinese guy was right in that conversation. We could just be torn... Anything they could just throw in the mix and it just tear us apart from each other. Like, it shouldn't be that easy to tear us apart from each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying other people ain't better, but the Chinese do it better than us. I told you about the Ecuadorian ladies that came to my house and how they all want to pitch in and get her family and her brothers to do whatever. Like, we got to start being more accountable to us. And we can't let all the distractions always separate us. Because anytime they want to mix us up, all they got to do is throw something in the air and we just start scattering all over directions.
All they got to do is throw one of us in the pit, and then we tear them up. That's
Tear them
it.
up.
That's
oh yeah, we
it,
gonna
man.
watch you. We gonna get you. You know, we gonna take. You know, I saw Luke. I don't know if you remember Luke going back to Diddy. He was just saying, you know, he got beef with the what's it called? The liquor company.
Oh, Diageo.
Diageo. About to call him de Blasio. Diageo. And you know, and that's when a lot of his problems started happening. A lot of the things started coming up, and he was kind of speculating because he took on a corporation. And look, just throw him in the mix, and your people will tear you down with us
Yeah,
for
but
free.
you know, but at the same time, I think you got to know how to pick your battles, man. Especially, you know, I don't know what the situation is, but especially when your backyard isn't clean. You know,
Definitely.
I'll give you a perfect example.
Definitely.
You know, I remember back when I was still doing what I was doing in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my right hand man, we went to Harlem to this restaurant. We went. Matter of fact, Zaki was there that night, and
Shout out to Z.
shout out to Z. My boy got drunk. He got into a fight with security. Police came. He got in a fight with police. They beat his ass, locked him up. 2 days later, he come out, and he's telling me like, "Yo, my mom's is saying that I should sue the cops," and I'm like, "Yo, bro, with what we do, the last thing I need is for the police to have a grudge and start investigating us. You're gonna have to take that L, bro, because you got to pick your battles. You understand? So when you know that you got skeletons in your closet, when you know that your backyard ain't clean, you don't do things to shed a light on yourself. You understand? And I just think that with in the situation with Diageo, even if Diddy would have been up 100 mil from that lawsuit, now in retrospect, looking at what you're losing, it wasn't worth it.
No, I agree with you.
If that's the case,
No,
if that's the case.
But like I said, I just hate how we just quick to tear
Oh, yeah.
down, bro. I see, you know, you're not gonna agree with me in this, so you can just keep quiet. You're not gonna agree. But I'm gonna say you're gonna be mad at what I'm about to say. I already know you is. But this is how I feel. Let's do that, please. I see a lot of y'all dudes out here commenting on this shit before charges are made or you know, people get their day in court and, you know, due process happens, right? I see a lot of, I was online and I see even niggas, street niggas that I know that put mad work in the street. And Mo's gonna disagree with me with this, but this is how I see it. Just because you see Diddy doing something and you thought he said it's egregious, which we could all agree to if the facts are true. When you was selling your crack and you was selling your cocaine and you was fucking up families and niggas was making the decision.
It's not the same.
No, it's the same shit.
Nobody forces anybody to buy drugs.
Guess what? Nobody forces that nigga to stay in that studio, and that's the same thing I'm trying to tell you. So what I'm saying again, when y'all niggas was fucking, you don't even know if somebody OD'd on your shit. You don't know if somebody lost a mother, a father, how many crack babies came out and killed 16 motherfuckers. How you question another nigga? How you question and say somebody's egregious? You don't know what even happened to them.
So
what happened?
So what's your view on what 50's doing right now?
Cool. What about 50?
How
I feel like 50's a sucker for that shit.
Oh, okay.
100%. I don't give a fuck. Like, but I also see why he's doing it because his baby moms is involved with the shit.
I think he's just doing that shit for promotion and
You know what I'm
marketing,
saying?
trolling because it brings attention to him.
Yeah, but we keep trying to tear each other down. Some of y'all niggas out here, some of y'all chicks, some of y'all niggas chicks been out here giving up mad ass and head to a lot of these celebrity niggas. Heard a lot of these niggas talking on all these platforms. A lot of y'all niggas, I was at some of these parties, and y'all chicks is in these parties doing all kind of crazy shit. Now that they're baby moms, now that your wifeys. Remember, they was out there giving that shit up too, bro. And they was out there getting the bags, getting the trips, and having a good time. And now you got something to say about the nigga. Where y'all was at all that time? I don't know, but you know, that's just my take on it. Everybody shooting a
Yo,
nigga
leave
down.
the drug dealers alone, by the way. All right?
Yo, man, I'm just saying, I just see too many real niggas out there online talking shit online. Like,
Yeah, I don't agree
know.
with that.
What the fuck
I don't know
are y'all doing, bro?
what do you get out of that?
what the fuck are you doing, bro?
I just don't get it. Like I get the whole internet comedians, I get the influencers, you know, creating content from it because that's what they do. I get the bloggers speaking about it because that's their job. But I don't get the regular people that just get such a kick out of making fun of this situation. I don't understand it. I really don't. And the reason being is because at the end of the day, look, if that's that man's karma, then so be it. But it's not for me to
100%.
to celebrate another man's misfortune. I think that shit is weird.
Man, let the facts come out. Let him get arrested if he gonna get arrested, and let all the facts come out. And if he found guilty, all that shit, let him go do his fucking time, bro. But on that note, look, man, it's another episode
Of the new version of Brooklyn.
Oh,
Boys.
well, this guy's crazy with this. Yo, man, make sure you
Like, share, and subscribe.
Shout out to the Wood Stack.
Shout out to the Wood Stage.
Look, they just came out with these Air Force.
These are the Easter Bunny Air Max.
The Air Max. So if y'all want these, they got these on the site. Yeah, you know what I mean. Tico picked these out for me today. So I guess I'm taking these home, and they look nice. I don't know if they look nice. I told you earlier. I'm the safe color guy. Like I do shit like that, like gray and white, black and blue, or some shit like. I be seeing niggas that get fly. They be having all kind of colors in their shit. I think it's time for me to start getting like colorful sneakers and shit.
Step outside your comfort zone, brother.
Yeah, because I'm like the solid color. I'm always look good, but I ain't never had it matched up like this. Like there's like a mint green in here. Like it's mad shit going on. Look, man, go to Woodstack's site and pick some joints up.
Tell them Brooklyn Boys sent you.
Yes, sir. In Brooklyn.
Out.
We out.